Okay, moving right on, Atlanta, we're going into the Street Stock B feature. This is the, we already qualified 20 cars. These are the next 18 cars that failed to make the main in the heat races, and the top 5 out of this race will go to the A feature today, the last A feature of the season for points, and that's number 24, Mark Newman, pardon me, taking the early lead over number 57, Leonard LaRade.
Mark Newman, a rookie in the Street Stocks this year. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, Newman doing double duty this year. He ran a Duke car every Friday night and ran a street stock every Sunday night here. So he's got a lot of seat time this year and a lot of experience, but he's really struggled and really only came around in the last 3 or 4 weeks of the season to be probably where he had hoped to be a lot earlier. We struggled through the middle part of the season, went a little flat on him, and they got it back together. They wrote their car off. I actually had to build a new car. And they got it back together in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Like, he's going to leave the season on a high note.
We see number 81 there running in 3rd right now in the Street Stock B feature. That's Charlie White. Now, Charlie, of course, was always a top runner in previous years. This year has only been to the track a couple of times, and he decided to come back today for this big day with the mass cars here with us today, and lots of fans in the stands today.
Charles doing part-time this year, his job with Michelin there. We got a problem. Then number 88, Barry Black, gets spun out up against the wall there right on the front stretch. So I think you're going to see the red flag wave as they don't want to bring the cars back by him. There's Barry now. They got things slowed down. He's going to get the car righted again underway and get them lined up again, and we'll be ready to go.
And notice further back in the pack we have number 80. Who's in the top 5 in the points, I believe, Troy Slonwhite. He's stuck in this B feature. He wants to move up and qualify for that A feature to keep his points.
Yeah, Slonwhite's in the top 10, actually. I think he's running in 6th or 7th spot coming into today. And he has to make the top 5 if he's got a hope of making the main feature today. And he's got a lot of good cars in front of him, so his work's really cut out for him in this race. Well, we got another mess on the front stretch. There's Barry Black again. The 13 car is in it. The 78 of Pam McKay. The 3 of Rondo Peary. There's the 02 of Robert Taggart. Boy, we've got a lot of cars that are going to take some time to get this one sorted out.
Things are tight out there today, and when those cars get bunched up, anything can happen.
Yeah, you're going to have to bear with me. You hear me coughing here. I'm fighting an awful late summer cold, so...
It's going around. Here we go on the restart. Street Stock B feature now back underway after we got things cleaned up after that caution. Mark Newman still out in front.
Yep, there we see the 29 car. That's normally driven by Todd Pettipaw. One of the crew members is driving that car today. And
number 57, Leonard LaRade, still in 2nd. Charlie White hanging in there in 3rd, trying to make a move on Leonard LaRade.
Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3 there. We mentioned the 74 car coming in the picture there now in 4th place. Your 74 car is driven by Tony Leonard, and he's in a qualifying spot at this point.
Again, top 5 go to the A feature, and everybody wants to be one of those top 5.
Just as I said, Tony Leonard was in a qualifying spot. I've seen the field scatter going into turn 3. It looks like Leonard's been shuffled out of the bubble position there. He's back in 6th or 7th, so we've got a definite change there in your top 5. We'll just see if we can pick it up a little bit later on.
There we see 24, Mark Newman still out in front, increasing his lead over number 57, Leonard LaRade, and number 81, Charlie White. Always a tough fighter in there.
The 13 car there has now moved his way. That's Peter Warren. He's worked his way up into a qualifying spot. It looked like Carmen Christie has his car up in a qualifying spot as he's battling there with the 11 car of Martin McRae. Pardon me, Kevin McRae in number 11. And an interesting story on Carmen Christie. He actually made the plays of the week here a few weeks ago, but he did it the hard way. He was up in Riverglade Speedway at an open comp race a couple of Saturday nights ago, and he flipped the car 3 times on the front stretch, and they happened to have it on TV. So
Jeez.
He's back. That's a brand new car. They've prepared that car at his father's shop down in Barrington Passage, and he's back with a brand new car.
So now Carmen Christie Jr. running strong out there, taking that outside groove, trying to make his way around 57, Leonard LaRade. Charlie White now in 2nd spot. We don't see him in our screen, but Mark Newman is just went around coming off turn 2. He's still our leader as they fight for 2nd and 3rd spot. Also 4th and 5th, because again, only top 5 go to the A feature.
Yeah, it looks like right now they're just behind the Christie car. We've got the 13 of Peter Warren and the 80 car, Troy Slonwhite. Remember, that's a bubble position. The last guy to make the feature is the 5th place car. And here we go now. We got them 3 wide going in there. So the 13 of Warren, it's still a battle now between Warren and Troy Slomwhite as to who's going to get the bubble position. Looks like Charlie White's taking over second as the other guys were back there battling. Charlie's managed to pull away now. We got them racing 3 wide coming through there. They get all messed up. There's Warren, takes a slice at the 57 car. He takes a slice at the 89 car. And now we got the 11 and the 89 bumping and dicing. The 13 has actually worked his way through. The 11, Kevin McRae has worked his way up into a qualifying position. It looks like Leonard Larade came out on the short end of this stick at this time. And there's poor Troy Slomwhite there now back in 7th place as all that dicing has really shuffled the field.
Lots of stuff shuffling around out there. There's number 13, Peter Warren. He's now in 3rd spot as they still battle for 4th and 5th behind him. Out in front, still Mark Newman, number 24. We don't see him on our screen. He's way out in front. Number 81, Charlie White, still running in 2nd. 13, Peter Warren, as we mentioned, in 3rd. Number 11, Kevin McRae in 4th spot.
Yeah, I think there's going to be one more lap to go. I seen Tracy batoning his white flag there, so the white flag will be coming out this time on the number 24, Mark Newman, and the 81 of Charles White. So 1 lap to go. It looks like the field is pretty well set. 24 and 81, 1 and 2. And then we'll have to wait and see who's going to be 3rd, 4th, and 5th to make the final main feature of the season. There's Mark Newman coming through 3 and 4 now, Alana.
Here he comes, coming off turn 4. He's going to take the checkered flag. Mark Newman, number 24, rookie this year, takes the Street Stock B feature ahead of Charlie White, Peter Warren, Kevin McRae, and Carmen Christie Jr. gets that 5th spot going to the A. Troy Slomwhite finished in 6th. He will not go to the A feature.
Neither will Robert Taggart, double feature winner this year. Both those cars had won twice on the season, and they failed to make the main. There's your top 3 listings, Mark Newman, Charles White, and Peter Warren. They will be back in the main feature.